Now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Nate Myhock. A lot of people like to use music to relax, but some senior citizens in Wausau use it as an escape. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson tells us more.
Ooh, it's a peppy one to start with.
Oh, it is?
Judy Anklem received a special surprise today. A surprise that included Frank Sinatra.
I'll be there. And the go.
Music has always been a part of Judy's life, from helping start the Sweet Adeline singing group in Wausau to caroling hymns in church. Music is something Judy says she can't live without.
It makes you feel good. I don't know anybody that can hear singing and not like it.
That's why the Music and Memory program is perfect for Judy.
They can enjoy the melodies and the harmonies.
Although the program started almost a decade ago, it continues to help residents with dementia and Alzheimer's, and even those who are just feeling down. The emotions from the music are different for everybody, but music therapist Melissa Stockwell sees an overall improvement for patients who are struggling.
And the cool of the evening.
Lots of toe tapping, smiling, interacting with family members while they're here. You can definitely see a change in individuals' moods while they're listening to their music and just their interaction with people while they're listening.
Melissa says especially in the past few years, residents needed one stable thing.
During the pandemic, we weren't able to have those groups, so being able to have personalized music for people to listen to provided some personal interaction and contact, some one-on-one time with those individuals.
The facility's residents are just starting to get back into group activities, which is another reason Judy is dancing.
Good music.
Yes!
My favorite.
This is why Melissa chooses music and not something else.
Music encompasses the entire brain, so just being able to reach somebody in a really personal and unique way is absolutely wonderful. I love it.
Judy is a fairly new resident at North Central Healthcare, but that hasn't stopped her from getting her groove on.
I just love music. Gives you goosebumps. Or something. I just love music.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Wausau, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Well, Conrad, looking at the weather now, it looks like we got some interesting weather systems coming our way. What can you tell us?
Yes, we do. So that freezing rain has moved on out. Just some lingering snow showers right now. Some flurries for the most part, as this Eagle River shot does show that lower visibility because of the flurries. But it will be moving on out as a thicker band of snow just to the east of us, closer to the Green Bay area, is actually starting to develop, but it will actually be moving out very, very shortly into the overnight hours. But this low pressure system moves out and another one will be moving on in. So this precipitation here doesn't look like much, but it will start to develop and move across country into our area. So be careful out there by the Saturday morning time frame as some more snow will be back in the area. But temperatures right now have dropped below freezing into the mid-20s pretty much for most of us out in northern Wisconsin. Even in Wausau area, they are hovering close to that freezing mark. But out here in Rhinelander, temperatures will continue to drop into the mid-teens. Nate.
Conrad. A small pet boutique in Medford received a grant from the governor today. That grant was a part of a statewide program for 3,500 small businesses. Governor Tony Evers was there to meet the grant recipient. That money is intended to help stores move into vacant commercial spaces. And Governor Evers shared more about the changes for Medford.
For a relatively small investment on the state's part, we get people into it, and 16 vacant storefronts in the city of Medford have been filled by this program.
The boutique's owner also shared what this money does for her business.
Without the grant, I wouldn't have been able to update my equipment, my computers, get as much inventory as I have in here, to be able to grow as fast as I have.
Evers also received a gift in exchange, some popcorn for his wife. The governor then went on to meet another recipient of this grant series up in Mercer. The Rhinelander Community Closet is expanding its hours to allow for more people to have free access to a variety of clothing for adults and children. The previous hours of 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Thursdays will instead be replaced with 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Thursdays. The closet is a collaboration between Headwaters Incorporated and Trinity Lutheran Church to give away clothes and toys to those in need, as well as give intellectually disabled adults a chance to contribute to the community. Trails are now closed in the Chequamegon-Nicolet National Forest due to the spring breakup. The use of wheeled motorized vehicles, bikes, horses, or other saddle animals will be prohibited on the trails until May 1st. The forest staff will continue to monitor the trails in the coming weeks. They say the May 1st reopening date is highly dependent on trail conditions. The seasonal closure occurs to reduce rutting and erosion of the trails, which often takes place when the soil is saturated. Trail users should check local regulations for trails that they do plan to use. Tommy Thompson is meeting with former President Donald Trump as he ponders another potential run for governor. In February, Thompson said he planned to decide whether or not to run by the end of April. That would be about 3 months before the Republican primary on August 9th. Thompson was elected governor 4 times and left office in 2001 to serve as health secretary under George W. Bush. During a stop in Waukesha in September of 2016, Trump touted advice that Thompson had given him as he made his first bid for the presidency. Trump has not yet signaled whether he will endorse Thompson in the race should he decide to run. A family in Wisconsin has overcome the odds to reach new heights. We'll have that and more after Weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Cost Cutters doesn't cut corners, only fresh new looks. Save big this month at Cost Cutters. Buy one, get one half off sale on all styling and finishing products.
Refresh your home's exterior with 11% off everything. Now at Menards. Dutch Boy Max Bond is an exterior paint and primer that provides superior adhesion to chalky, dirty, glossy, or previously painted surfaces. A gallon is $37.98 after sale price and 11% rebate. Gorilla products provide great results for tapes, glues, and adhesives. With great versatility, there's no job Gorilla can't tackle. This waterproof patch spray, just $10.99 after 11% rebate. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
Hi, Bob Pucci for the Take Kid Hunting Foundation. We're having the Yanago Gun Show this weekend at the fairgrounds on Highway 45. Admission is $7, 14 under are free. Show hours are Friday from 3 to 8, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 9 to 3.
Love your career? Cost Cutters will support you in achieving your career goals. With competitive wages, great benefits, and up to a $2,250 sign-on bonus. Stop in or visit costcutters.com to find your nearest location.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
All right, welcome back, everyone. At least we don't have scenes like this earlier yesterday with trees down because of all of that freezing rain we had earlier yesterday. So it all melted, and then some snow on the back end. Some accumulative snow, actually, by the morning hours today came in with half an inch pretty much for most of us here. A little bit more in Hazelhurst with 1.3 and Boulder Junction with 2.1, a little bit more closer to the Green Bay area, but they haven't come up with official snowfall totals yet, as some more snow is still actually continuing to fall out there. This a little heavier band of snow has developed, falling out here as some flurries, so no major accumulations in the Rhinelander-Eagle River area, a little bit more closer to Green Bay, but for the most part, we are in the clear with this low-pressure system as it's pretty much moving on out, but there is another one on the way. It is on the west coast right now, not looking well developed right now, but it will start to develop and it will reach our area tomorrow night into the Saturday morning time frame with a little bit of snow as our futurecast does show it start to move in as a quick hitter, maybe an inch or inch and a half out here. No major accumulations, but then quickly starts to melt Saturday as temperatures really start to rise into the mid 40s. So whatever does fall will be melting and then quickly moving out in the afternoon hours on Saturday into the morning hours on Sunday, pretty much becoming some partly cloudy skies. But temperatures right now looking pretty cold out there into the 20s, 27 in Rhinelander, 26 in Eagle River, 27 in Lando Lakes, 30 in Iron Mountain, and slightly above freezing in Green Bay, where they do have some snow showers out there right now. So really cool temperatures and some windy conditions out there as well, with Tomahawk coming in at 13, as well as Merrill and Eagle River coming in at 15, and a little lighter winds in Rhinelander out here coming in at 8 miles per hour, but those winds will be increasing over the throughout the night, and that's why that feels like temperatures, the temperature we feel on our skin, will feel pretty cold out there by the morning hours, coming in single digits and even lower teens in Rhinelander, Lando Lakes, Iron Mountain, and Anago. So really bundle up out there for that morning commute tomorrow. But tonight, 17 degrees, pretty cold temperatures, well below average out here with some windy conditions. But tomorrow, hey, a rebound of temperatures into the 40s. So we're finally back into a little bit warmer conditions. More melting of the snow will be continuing with some lighter winds out of the west-northwest. And then our big 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show 40s pretty much down the board, but an active weather pattern with lots of rain and snow pretty much every 2 days the next week. Nate?
Thank you, Conrad. Kohl's is pushing back against intense pressure from Wall Street to make changes or sell the company. The retailer sent a letter to shareholders on Thursday urging them to reject an investor's efforts to gain control of the company. Hedge fund McClellan has criticized Kohl's in recent months, arguing the chain has underperformed and lacks a compelling strategy. It wants Kohl's to consider selling its store and move towards an online model. The hedge fund last month nominated 10 new directors to Kohl's 13-member board, which would give it more than enough votes to approve a takeover. In its letter, Kohl's called on shareholders to, quote, reject McClellan's empty agenda and to vote against its, quote, inexperienced, unqualified board nominees. Kohl's is also considering a sale of the company. Families full of athletes are not uncommon here in Wisconsin. However, one Kenosha school has a family that sets themselves apart from the rest. Lance Allen has more.
Who's the strongest?
Right here. Definitely.
What workout?
I'll be all of this.
No, you wouldn't. And
Yes.
squat, I would destroy you.
Joshua, Emma, and Lucas Young. Just 3 ultra-competitive kids with a slight twist. Josh has spina bifida and a club foot. Lucas was born without fibulas in each leg.
Come on, Emma, you got this!
Emma has spina bifida, scoliosis, and a leg amputated.
When I was little, I usually used 2 crutches, and then I got in my way. I want to run a little bit faster than everybody, so I just decided to use 1 crutch.
I don't want to be put at a limit, like, oh, just because he has this, we're going to treat him this way.
Lucas and Emma are Paralympic high school All-Americans in track and field, while Josh and Emma have done things no other Kenosha Indian Trail athletes have done.
My siblings were the first students to bring state runner-up track and field in Indian Trail's entire track and field history.
All to the amazement of their parents.
We didn't really know anything about adaptive sports, honestly, until she showed up and she started getting us involved in some of that stuff. Then she said, well, now there's the wheelchair basketball practice, and then there's track is coming up, and then if you show up at this and you show up at that, and then there's an event coming up. We were not athletes. So that
I'm sure you couldn't tell from my physique.
The Yunt family adopted the three from Mongolia after losing their 6-year-old son to cancer.
They're not a project, right? They're our kids.
I'm very thankful for them adopting me.
What do any kids bring to a family, right? It's part of, it's just a measure of completeness.
Lucas competes against able-bodied athletes in football and swim.
To be honest with you, sometimes I don't know what gets me through it, but most of the times I know it's just my sports. It gets me out of stress sometimes in my life.
And then joins Emma and Josh as inspirations on the track.
If I'm good at something, and then when they try it, I was like, no, you're not doing that, no.
I'm just saying, it's like, don't quit whatever, like, you're stuck on. Just keep going forward. Don't just stop.
All forcing their parents to try and keep up.
God's faithfulness. Really the overarching theme of the whole thing, of our lives, of all the trials, of all of the difficulties, of the ups, the downs, that string runs through all of it.
All while the kids act like normal kids.
Here they go.
I beat you on bench.
How much do you bench now?
225.
I'm not
That's
here.
my PR too, Lucas.
Oh, boy.
Badgers basketball is going to look a little bit different next season without one of their major stars. Where's he going to end up? We'll tell you after the break.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the Buffalo Ranch Chicken Pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Grilled chicken, crunchy bacon, covered in creamy buffalo sauce. Now that is an expression.
Change the way you pizza.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Need a new boat or outboard? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with Honda Marine and American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help get you top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with Honda Marine and American Marine and Motorsports, Shawano.
These squirrels are better at saving than we are. And more organized, too.
Try embracing your inner squirrel. When you open a BMO Harris Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward every month you save.
That sounds great.
You can also set up savings goals and easily track your progress.
That could help us redo the yard.
You could really go nuts. I'll show myself out.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the Buffalo Ranch Chicken Pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Grilled chicken, crunchy bacon, covered in creamy buffalo sauce. Now that is an expression.
Change the way you pizza.
News Watch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
The Wisconsin men's basketball team put together a surprising season, and so too did one of their guards. Johnny Davis told ESPN today that he would be declaring for the NBA draft, where he could become the first Badger to be drafted since 2015. Davis scored nearly 20 points per game. That put him in the top 25 in the country for scoring, and he was also named the Big Ten's Player of the Year and is also a finalist for the Naismith Trophy and the Wooden Award, both given to the best player in the nation. This year's draft will be held on June 23rd. Many kids have someone that they look up to, whether they want to be a cop or an astronaut or a chef. But one 3-year-old in Chicago has made a friend with his neighborhood garbage man. Marissa Parra has the story.
What's over there, Lou?
Rain or shine, Lou waits faithfully for his neighbor on wheels. A real-life friendship inspired by the small screen.
Once upon a time, there was a truck named Trash Truck.
When Lou was little, he started watching a show called Trash Truck on Netflix.
Mom Carolyn Klein says her pandemic baby had social anxiety.
And when new people would come up to him, that was that, like, stranger danger.
But 3.5-year-old Lou,
this is in his Halloween costume,
has never been stranger to a trash truck.
This is Lou last spring, I think, just checking out a garbage truck.
And it's through their morning routine that Lou met Rich.
What's up, Lou?
Say hi. His natural response to meeting someone new is to kind of cover, hide, turn his face away.
You push it and it dumps.
And I think Rich just recognized that. I mean, he's a dad himself.
Rich Rosales jumped out from behind the wheel of the truck to show Lou the ropes.
You're working pretty hard today, Lou.
Over the last 2 years, this corner of South Loop has become his slowest, but his favorite part of his route.
It's nice to see little kids smile. You know, and I could do that just for one kid a day or one kid, period. It's all worth it.
A smile from a little boy who learned how strangers can become friends.
Oh, ready?
For somebody to care that, you know, we've never met before is really sweet. It was just this nice reminder that there's good people out there.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Spring Semi-Annual Sale is happening right now. Spruce up this season with store-wide furniture savings, discounts up to 54% off. Plus, get an additional 10% off sale prices and pay no interest for 36 months at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Hey, you guys remember when we went on this trip?
Yeah. Remember, Daddy, when you helped that nice lady across the street? Remember when you blew up those balloon animals for that little kid's birthday party?
That's how it's done.
Remember when you helped fix the neighbor's satellite dish?
Move to the right.
You think you can help people fight back against insurance companies?
Yes, I can.
Get new replacement windows and big savings during Renewal by Andersen's 30-day sale. Don't waste another minute dealing with your difficult, inefficient windows. Instead, call now and schedule your free window diagnosis. See how Renewal by Andersen's full-service custom-built replacement windows can help add more comfort to your home at an affordable price. If you need to replace the windows or patio doors in your home, call this number now and save. Installation is included. Made from our exclusive, low-maintenance fibrous composite material, our windows are tested and warranted not to crack, peel, or chip for 20 years. Plus, the expert installation by our certified master installers makes sure your job is done right. And it's all backed by our industry-leading limited warranty. But you've got to hurry. Call this number now before our 30-day sale ends. Tremendous savings, special financing, and installation is included. Don't delay and miss out. Call today and schedule your free window diagnosis. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV, because custom orders receive priority. You'll get an extra 1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 41 combined MPG in an Escape Hybrid? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it. In a Ford, built your way. Order your new Edge or Escape to lock in this special Flex Buy offer and get 1,000 retail order cash.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Spring Semi-Annual Sale is happening right now. Save up to 40% off clearance and special buy appliances. Plus, pay no interest for 12 months. And guaranteed delivery within 5 days on all in-stock appliances. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
All right, so some cloudy skies out there right now. A little bit of flurry action is going to be moving out very shortly as this cloud of snow showers is actually starting to roll on to the east. So quick moving little system, but another one is actually in the horizon, and it will be coming in Friday night into the Saturday timeframe. But a very active weather pattern with a lot of rain and snow pretty much every other day. So welcome to spring.
Yeah, I know we're getting some on the way, but I'm glad the system today went a little east of us. They can have it. I'm good here. Thank you, Conrad. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here later tonight.